It's an important night in the race for the White House. Tonight, Iowans choosing their Democratic presidential candidate. For the first time, the Democratic Party is also holding satellite caucuses all over the world, including here in the Valley. Supporters for Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, and more are trying to convince their neighbors to get behind their candidate. ABC 15's Cameron Polam live at Queen Creen Marketplace, where the caucus is being held inside the Harkins Theater there. And Cam, break it down for us. I understand they're already making their picks.
Candidates that are
Yeah, they sure are. Here in Arizona, we cast our primary votes at the polls or on absentee ballots. But in Iowa, they do something very different. They host caucuses. Essentially, these are large gatherings of registered Iowa voters at community centers, libraries, churches, and even at this movie theater, publicly declaring who they would like to see run for president. For many here, it's been years since they've been able to participate, calling this satellite caucus far overdue.
I think it's important because a lot of Iowans especially retired Iowans, do go south for the winter like us, and it gives us a chance to express our voice in the caucus process.
You know, we all want to beat Trump, and we all want the candidate that's going to be able to do that. But that's the trick. How do you know?
There's so much congeniality in the process that nobody is adversarial. So it's not as if we come into this saying like, I'm going to get that person from over there. We hope that it's a natural process.
We have 192 registered Iowa voters in this movie theater tonight. Over the next 2 hours, they'll be broken up into groups, each one supporting a particular candidate. Their goal, to get at least 15% of these folks behind one of those candidates. But that's just the first vote. Any candidate who doesn't get at least 15% support is deemed non-viable. That candidate's supporters then have a choice. They can switch to stand with an already viable candidate. Smaller groups can also combine to reach that viability threshold, or they can remain uncommitted. The results of the second vote determine the winners. And tonight, persuasion is the name of the game. Well, I can tell you the first vote is in, and we do have 4 viable candidates coming out of this room, led by Amy Klobuchar. That's followed by Pete Buttigieg, Joe Biden, and Elizabeth Warren. I'm Cameron Polam, ABC 15 Arizona.